Hi everybody, this is Jackie from the Stitcher and Adventure. Anyway, I wanted to come on and do this quick video. I want to thank y'all for your patience as I get back into the groove of YouTube. I posted a video kind of talking about some of my plans. If you want to watch that, just look. There's a video posted where I put my sew sampler on from yesterday and did kind of a floss tube verbal update at the very beginning talking about it. So go ahead and watch that video if you would like. It's just was posted yesterday on my channel. And I would also like, so that my channel spreads and other people kind of know it's there, because I do have some, I would hate to say the words, I don't want to attract any trolls, but have some giveaways coming up when I hit certain milestones on the channel. Although I don't have big financial plans for the channel or anything, although I wouldn't mind being monetized, but mainly it's I want to be involved with more of the floss tube community. And they have that big floss tube retreat every year where they all get together, and I would like to go to that too. So so there's somebody thinks that's a little silly, but yeah, I would like to do that. So if you don't mind hitting click and subscribe and click on thumbs up is what it is. Please go ahead and do that. And I know that you may not want to hit the hype button yet, because really there's nothing to hype so far. We haven't had that much going on here on the channel, although my membership has gone up slightly. But what I do think is it's going to get better. I have a lot of plans, and there's just been some really positive things happening in my life that are going to just kind of change things here on forward. So without further ado, we will get into talking about this fabric. As I said, it's all already out here, but I have not gone through it all yet. I kind of remember some about what I ordered, and other things I don't. Everything is at least a yard. Some of it is more. Now this is actually like budgeting paper, and I did order this in several colors. They had it, and this kind of a thing is right up my alley. Because I like to do backgrounds and things with things like this, and it also, with the lines and things on it, it collage quilts well. So now this is made by Andover Fabrics. It says, oh, it's Allison Glass for Andover Fabrics. So I imagine all of these in the different colorways that I got, and they just look like a budget book. And there's more. I got different colorways of it here, because like I say, that's right up my alley. And I think I got a yard of each of these. And here it is in that was like a lime color, and here it is kind of in a bright pink. Now this one, let's see who made this. And like I say, this is from Hancock's ofPaducah. And this is my very first time buying from them. And this is also from Andover Fabrics, created by Renee Nanneman of Need I Love for Andover Fabrics. And I like this. I anything with this kind of a design, very, very useful, both for finishing cross stitch, in quilting, and also in collage work. So that will get well used. Okay, now this kind of a fabric, these are two different fabrics. This kind of a fabric, and I've got this in two different colorways, is good for several different things. You can cut it and make borders. You can use it whole, or you can fussy cut it for applique work or for thread painting, or you can use it for collage quilting once again. So I really, really liked it because it will have, in the things that I like to do, so many applications. And like I say, I got it in this pink color. And this is Andover Fabrics. And this is created by Max at Louise Pattern Company. Or either Louise or Louise, I'm not sure. And like I say, I got 2 colorways of that, and I got the pink. This one, there's like 2 yards of this. The other one, there's a yard. I'm a kind of a pink girl, so I'll probably always get more of the pink. Okay, and here comes another very, very useful colorway and pattern for me and the different things I like to do. It's kind of a golden beige and a cool red. So it's really pretty. And this is fabric. It's once again Andover Fabrics. It's created by Joe Morton for Andover Fabrics. So far, these have been nice quality fabrics, no problem. Now this one, it's just all kind of writing and doodling, and then ink drops, and it's kind of a rust color. That can be, it's another thing that's useful for all sorts of applications. And we're about to probably here pretty soon be starting to work on some fall projects in all of the different things I like to do. So excuse me, I'm gonna have something to drink. I'm so sorry. Okay, and this is Andover Fabrics. And created by Gucci for Andover Fabrics. The Gucci is spelled, and I'm probably not pronouncing it, it's like juicy, only the J is replaced with a G. So maybe it's supposed to be juicy. I don't know. Jiucy, and it's got a picture of a man with a beard and some glasses. Let me show it to you. You guys, it's not a brand that I have worked with in the past, but I really like the design. It's not a designer, I guess is the word I should be saying. Okay. Now this is a batik, and it's very, very pretty. Look at it. Show you the other side. That's cool. I ordered this because I'm going to be doing a collage quilt that is of fish, and some of the colors in the fish, that the types of fish that are very, very, how like certain types of color, they'll have different colors and hues on the sides of them, almost rainbow like, and different things like that. So we're going to see if this works on that. If not, I can tell you I'll have something that it works on. And let's see the maker of this one as well. I don't think I have any on the, let's see here. Any on the bias. Let's look a little deeper. Here's the bias, but, not the bias, yeah, I don't have a brand name for that. So, I'm still looking, because when it's with the fabric, you usually have that. And down here is where that would normally be, but there is nothing there. So I don't know the brand name, but it's definitely a batik, and it's this way on both sides. So it's, yeah, and it feels nice. Doesn't smell all, yeah, ultra starchy. I think it's going to work out great. Okay, so we got that. And here's another batik. And this one's for the same purpose with the fish. And it looks like this one's the same way as far as the selvage having any brand name on it. Yeah, it's the same way. So I don't know who created that one, but I do like them. I think they're going to work out really great. And once again, it's on both sides, so it's a true batik. Now, once again, this is either fussy cutting fabric or collage quilt fabric. It would be useful for any of those things, and even for slow stitching, where you take like the birds and the flowers out and you thread paint and applique them down. You hand applique them down. A lot of uses for that. Now, as far as creator on this one's for Wilmington Prints, and it's Danielle Leon, licensed to Wilmington Prints. It's called it's called Paisley Punch. I've gotten Wilmington Prints when I get the end of bolt from Missouri Star. I've gotten Wilmington Prints in that before. I think that's where it was. Okay, now this one, you can see it's the same sort of thing I would use. This would be borders, collage quilting, fussy cutting, for anything you needed to fussy cut out for. Very, very pretty. And it just repeats the same thing. And I think there's maybe 1.5 yards of this, if I remember right. It feels like there's more of it. Now let's go over here. I think this might be another Wilmington Prints, but let's see. Yeah, but let's look. Yes, it just feels like one of their fabrics. And this was Lena Molina, licensed to Wilmington Prints. And so that's that. There might even be 2 yards of that. I don't know. Anything where I can fussy cut flowers out of, a lot of times. Now this one, I have a particular project coming up that I wanted to get this for. And so you can see it's Riders of the Range by Danhue Nye, licensed to Wilmington Prints. And so it's a Western theme for sure. And I have a project that I wanted to use this for. Actually, a project bag. I'm going to be making a project bag out of it. And it's for me. So that should be 1 yard, because that's what I need for that project. So that should be what I ordered for this. So that means my fabric for that project's $5 and some change. Pretty good. Well, I'll still have to have a liner, so. But I'll bet you I have something that will make a nice liner with it. So that's that. Okay. Now this next one is called Floral Party, licensed to by Joy Hall, licensed by Joy Hall, licensed to Wilmington Prints. And so here it is. And you can see this, I think, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this, but I have a collage quilting project that I think this change of colors, this mix, will work well with. I don't know, it may be too much for it, but even if it is, see these packing slips don't ever give the prices of things, but, and I got 15 different pieces of fabric, but they do, they were all $5 and a few cents each. So now you remember the one I got, the ledger print. I keep saying like a budget form, but you know, ledger. So here's one in a kind of an off cream white. And then last but not least, another floral. And this is an Edna, you know, I never can say her name. But this is from Laundry Basket Quilts, $5 a yard. Edna Sitar from Andover Fabrics, and this is called Chrysanthemum. Isn't that gorgeous? And I think I got 2 yards of that because I'm a fan. And this color families, this is this purple and lilacs. It's one of my favorites. So, yep, nice fabrics for $5 a yard. So that was, so I feel like it was okay to wait that, you know, I didn't need any of these urgently. I wouldn't order from them until, I don't know if this is something that's always like this, that it takes them that long to ship. But in my case, I was fine with it. One, to get it at this price, and two, I wasn't anything in that I was ordering that I needed right away. So consider those things when you want to order. And now they said the little thing did pop up on my screen and said they were behind. So it could be that this isn't like this all the time. I would order from them again though, even if it was, simply based on the fact that, you know, I feel like I got a good order here for my money. So the whole thing came to, with shipping, came to $101. That's quite a bit of fabric. So now, you know, you might have a different selection there. You might not have gotten this much of the ledger print ones. You know, I kind of love that kind of thing. So, but that might not be one that you got all the time. But and I love this batik, both of those batik prints, because of the project that I mentioned coming up. So that is everything. It's a short video, but I will be seeing you guys in a few days. So without further ado, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.